On PMU Rockstars. Today I wanted to go over part one of a little series that I'm doing that's going to help you with your websites and ranking on Google. Okay, so today I want to go over something specific that I've been noticing a lot. So over the last month, I've done an analysis of over 100 websites in the PMU space across North America. So that's in California, New York, Boston, Chicago, Toronto, Texas, some other big markets. Okay, so I wanted to determine maybe what's going on and where are areas that you can look at improving to start getting more leads and more business to your clinic. Okay, so today I want to go over content, and this is one of the things that I've been noticing the most is a lot of these websites struggle with content. Now, if these are your websites, I apologize. Again, if it is your website, hopefully you're going to get some feedback here to help you make some improvements, okay, to get a little bit further in your local areas. But I want to talk about content, okay, and the lack of content from what I've been seeing on a lot of websites lately, okay? Why is that important? Well, Google needs information on your site to help give them an idea of who and what you are, right? People are searching every day. They have certain, search intent, inquiring about services that you might be offering. And if your site's not really helping answer them, then you're probably not going to show up, right? Which means someone else is going to get your business potentially, or their business, right? So I'm going to go through what I think is good and what I think's bad. All right. What works, what doesn't work. And then see if you can see how that might relate to your own website. Okay. So first we're going to go over this website. This is an example of one that's not doing too well on the content side. Okay. So as we can see, we're going on a microblade. This is supposed to be microblading. Okay. So right away, a copy of prices is in the URL. So that doesn't make me feel very secured. But look at how much content's on this. Barely anything, right? Microblading. Learn more. Microblading again. Consultation. Some information on the pricing. Nothing. There's no information on this, right? I don't know anything about it. If I was new to microblading, right? I wanted microblading, I heard about it, but I don't really know much about it, right? I should get this information on this page. What is microblading? What's the process? What's the procedure, right? That's important. People are asking these questions. What does microblading cost, right? If they're asking this locally, okay, if your website doesn't have this information, guess what? You're not going to show up for those results, okay? So this is thin, and this is what I see a lot. I see pictures, which is good. You want pictures on your site, right? It helps. Obviously we want to see the procedures. We want to see the before and afters. I mean, these are all great things to have, but you can't just have this. Okay, this isn't doing enough at all. Okay, so this shows you how thin some of the content is, which is quite thin. There's just no information to help me make a decision on this. Okay, now let me show you one that's doing it really well. All right, so we're going to microblading eyebrows. Microblading eyebrows, New York, best aesthetic specialist in Midtown. Okay, so I get they're a specialist in Midtown, New York, right? I'm getting information that's relevant. Microblading eyebrows, right? Gives you a little bit insight. What is microblading, right? Breaks it down. So, okay, I had that question. Now it's being answered. That's so key, right? How to get ready for a New York NYC microblading procedure, right? Okay, now I'm getting an idea of how we get started, right? Step by step, microblading in New York. Again, really hammering home microblading and New York, right? So that's important. That's gonna connect with people that are in New York that are looking for microblading, right? Goes through the initial steps, goes through the procedures, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I now have an understanding of how this all works, right? How much does it cost? Oh, look at this. All the information there, right? Perfect. It's typically between 700 and 900, but we offer for 500. Oh my God, great. Okay, so I'm saving money, right? Microblading aftercare. Wow, okay, so now I know what happens when I'm done. I feel more comfortable going through this and reading the information, right? Who should not get microblading? Okay, so now we can get an idea of maybe the not ideal clients, right? Maybe it's not right for them. So maybe you're saving a headache of dealing with a phone call or a consultation or anything that with someone that's not going to be relevant, right? Lots of information, good to know, right? That is what we're talking about when we're talking about content, okay? These are important. These are what people are searching for, guys, right? They're going into Google, or they're using their voice when they're going into Apple or on Google itself. You can use voice to do a search, right? A lot of people are doing it. It's becoming more popular, and your websites need to start basically revolving around this. So using terms like this, okay, aftercare, what is it, step by step, who should get, how do I get ready for it, cost, what is it? Like, these are all key. So think about this when you're setting up a page, right? Now, aesthetically, could it be a little bit better? Maybe, yeah, right? Maybe a few more pictures would help really kind of solidify, like who's had it done. Like, this kind of had a little bit more graphics. I like that. But look at combining this information, right? And you should be doing this for every one of your services, right? Every page that you're working on, right? Every service should have something like this. This is how it should be set up, okay? So that's just kind of the first thing I want to go over in this video. Well, the only thing today in part one of this little series, okay? So it's really just geared to give you some insight that you can take today and add to your website, right? This isn't overly complicated. You don't really need to know how to do coding, right? If you've added text to your website already, you just need to add more, right? You can see how this is kind of formatted, right? Takes you through the process, answers questions. That's what Google's looking for. That's what your customers are looking for when they're doing a search. So make that a note today. You want this content. You want to get that information that's rich, solving problems, okay? And not just images and nothing else. This is not, see how not helpful this is compared to how helpful all this information is, right? So again, I hope you can see the value in that and how it could make a difference in your business. Again, these are search terms, right? People are asking these things. They want to know the procedures. They want to know costs. They want to know it. So help them understand and become the most relevant source locally for this information. And Google will reward you. Okay, Google will reward you. So again, this is John from Social Spike Marketing Group. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, take some action. And if you have any questions or anything about this video, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much.